Today, our topic is how to become mentally indestructible with Stoicism. Life is full of challenges, and sometimes it feels like the world is against us. But what if I told you that you could become mentally strong, unshakable, and calm no matter what happens? That's what Stoicism teaches us. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that helps us build mental toughness and face life's difficulties with courage and wisdom. It's not about ignoring emotions or pretending everything is fine. It's about understanding what we can control, accepting what we can't, and finding peace in the process. Let's dive into how you can use Stoic principles to become mentally indestructible. First, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. Many things in life are outside our control: other people's actions, the weather, traffic, or even unexpected events like losing a job or getting sick. But what we can control is our own thoughts, actions, and reactions. Think about it. If you're stuck in traffic, getting angry won't make the cars move faster. But you can control how you respond. You can choose to stay calm, listen to music, or use the time to think. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This is the first step to mental strength, focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you can't. Second, Stoicism teaches us to accept reality as it is. Life doesn't always go the way we want. People disappoint us, plans fail, and things don't work out. But instead of fighting against reality, Stoics say we should accept it. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up or being passive. It means seeing things clearly and not wasting energy on resistance. For example, if you lose your job, instead of complaining or blaming others, accept the situation and focus on what you can do next. This mindset helps you stay calm and take action instead of being overwhelmed by frustration or fear. Another important Stoic idea is to practice negative visualization. This might sound strange, but it's a powerful tool for mental strength. Negative visualization means imagining the worst-case scenario and thinking about how you would handle it. For example, imagine losing something important, like your job, your health, or a loved one. How would you cope? What would you do next? By thinking about these situations in advance, you prepare yourself mentally and emotionally. This doesn't mean you expect bad things to happen, but you're ready if they do. The Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." By facing your fears in your mind, you reduce their power over you. Stoicism also teaches us to separate external events from our internal judgments. Events themselves are neutralities, our thoughts about them that create suffering. For example, if someone insults you, the insult itself doesn't hurt you. What hurts is your reaction, feeling angry, hurt, or offended. But if you change your perspective and see the insult as unimportant or even as an opportunity to practice patience, it loses its power over you. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realizes this and you will find strength." This idea helps us stay calm and centered, no matter what happens around us. Another key Stoic principle is to focus on virtue and character. Stoics believe that the most important thing in life is to live with wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. These virtues are the foundation of a good life. Instead of chasing money, fame, or pleasure, Stoics focus on becoming the best version of themselves. They ask themselves, am I acting with integrity? Am I being kind and fair? Am I staying true to my values? When you focus on your character, you build inner strength that no external event can shake. You don't need approval or validation from others because you know you're living a life of purpose and meaning. Stoicism also encourages us to embrace discomfort and challenges. Many people try to avoid pain, failure, or difficulty, But Stoics see these things as opportunities for growth. They believe that by facing challenges we become stronger and more resilient. For example, instead of avoiding a difficult conversation, have it. Instead of running from a tough situation, face it. The Stoic philosopher Musonius Rufus said, "We should train ourselves to endure hardships as they make us stronger." By willingly stepping into discomfort, you build mental toughness and confidence. Another important Stoic practice is mindfulness. Stoics believe in being fully present in the moment and paying attention to our thoughts and actions. This helps us avoid being carried away by emotions or distractions. For example, if you're feeling angry, instead of reacting immediately, take a moment to pause and think. Ask yourself, is this anger justified? What's the best way to respond? By practicing mindfulness, you gain control over your reactions and make better decisions. Stoicism also teaches us to value time and use it wisely. Life is short, and we don't know how much time we have. The Stoic philosopher Seneca wrote, "It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." He reminds us to focus on what truly matters and not get caught up in trivial things. Every day is a gift, and we should use it to grow, help others, and live with purpose. By valuing your time, you become more intentional and focused, which strengthens your mental resilience. Another powerful Stoic idea is to see obstacles as opportunities. When something goes wrong, instead of seeing it as a setback, Stoics see it as a chance to learn and grow. For example, if you fail at something, instead of feeling defeated, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I improve? By reframing challenges in this way, you turn them into stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This mindset helps you stay positive and motivated, even in tough times. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of gratitude. No matter how difficult life gets, there's always something to be grateful for. By focusing on what you have rather than what you lack, you cultivate a sense of contentment and peace. Gratitude reminds us that life is full of blessings, even in the midst of hardship. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." By practicing gratitude, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance, which strengthens your mental resilience. Finally, Stoicism teaches us to remember our mortality. This might sound grim, but it's actually a powerful way to live fully and appreciate life. The Stoics believe that remembering death helps us focus on what truly matters and avoid wasting time on trivial things. It reminds us that life is precious and that we should make the most of every moment. By keeping this in mind, you become more mindful, intentional, and resilient. In conclusion, Stoicism offers a powerful framework for becoming mentally indestructible. By focusing on what you can control, accepting reality, practicing negative visualization, separating events from judgments, focusing on virtue, embracing discomfort, practicing mindfulness, valuing time, seeing obstacles as opportunities, cultivating gratitude, and remembering your mortality, you build a strong and resilient. Life will always have challenges, but with Stoicism, you can face them with courage, wisdom, and calm. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have within you right now everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. So start practicing these principles today and become the mentally indestructible person you were meant to be.